If I asked you, do you love life? You'd say yes, right? If I asked you love work, you'd say yes only if you love your work and the people you work with. You spend 100,000 of your living hours at work, so the people you work with are crucial to your overall love of life. Some of you choose to work with legal clients, some with musicians, some with retail customers, some with students. I choose to work with...
I'm a loser, plain and straight. Can't hold a job, can't find a mate.
Him.
Me? Are you kidding? I'm a dud. When I was born, they named me Mud. You can't help me. No one can. 5 shrinks have tried. They failed me, man.
I'm an LCSW. That stands for life...
Go on home, you social worker. I'm berserk, but you're a berserker. Standing there so damned assured that a man like me can ever be cured.
Well, a cure is a destination. Let's talk about the journey.
Journey, sure. You mean 10 years of sessions where I vent my fears and tell you all the sad and gory details of my hard life story?
Well, since I see you like to rhyme, how's this? I don't ask 10 years' time. Just 60 minutes, then we'll see if I'm for you and you're for me.
Fine. 1 hour. And then we're through. So long, au revoir, merci beaucoup.
Great. And here's what I propose. You do the rhymes. I'll stick to prose. Prose and poetry in a clinical assessment interview? Why not? Therapy is an art whose medium is language, just as language is the medium of the plays and poems my dad writes. Back when I started in social work, it struck me that the dramatic structures my dad uses in his writing could inform my approach to providing therapy.
That's the perfect word, dramatic. For my behavior is so erratic. Just when I'm enjoying life, I want to find a paring knife and draw it hard across my wrist, or clench my hand into a fist and punch the mirror where I see a monster staring back at me.
Dad said all good drama is driven by conflict. A hero against an outside antagonist, like Othello against Iago, or
against an inner antagonist, like Hamlet against himself.
Wow, you know your Shakespeare.
To be or not to be? Hamlet keeps asking himself that question, and for most of the play he can't answer it, and when he answers it, he dies.
A tragic hero.
Yeah, like Moby Dick's Captain Ahab, and like me.
But there are other heroes you could be.
Tragic ones, sure.
Well, there's the comic hero, like Huckleberry Finn, who rafts through confusion to get what he wants. Or the epic hero, like Ulysses, who sails against epic challenges to get what he wants.
What do those heroes want?
What do you want?
For starters, a good night's sleep.
What's preventing it?
The damn clock ticking. But my dreams still wake me up.
Bad dreams?
Terrible. I bolt up in a sweat.
So many of my clients, war vets, abuse survivors, refugees, remain haunted by fear, shame, and guilt. They're stuck in the residue of the past, like a dramatic hero stuck in what my dad calls the old country.
You know my biggest dream? A night of dreamless sleep.
Beautiful dreamer, out on the sea. Mermaids are chanting the wild Laura Lee. Over the streamlet, vapors are born.
Waiting to fade at the bright coming morn.
Dramatic heroes exist in both plays and real life. They just don't know they're heroic at first. They need to be drawn out of their funk. The lore can be a startling revelation, a sudden reversal of fortune, or a simple reminder of what happiness feels like. Something that engages the client on a personal level might actually make him smile.
Beautiful dreamer, beam on my heart.
E'en as the moon on the streamlet and sea.
Then will all clouds of sorrow depart.
Beautiful dreamer, awake unto me. Rapport with the client is essential, so if he's rhyming or quoting Shakespeare or...
Singing with a social worker, that's a first for me.
I go with the flow.
You have a good voice.
So do you. The ship's horn means it's time to cast off from the old country.
And sail for the new?
If you're willing.
What's our heading?
Well, today it's towards knowing you well enough to determine appropriate ongoing therapy.
That's an angry, wild sea out there.
It's navigable. I've sailed it before.
You mean you've been in therapy?
Yes, and that's why I do what I do now. Surprised?
Yes, but relieved, too.
So, hoist the mizzen?
Sure, why not? Anchors away.
Where were you born?
My mama had her little cuss while riding on a Greyhound bus.
Any complications?
I was blue because, oh my Lord, my neck was wrapped in my umbilical cord.
Family history?
I was orphaned age of 3, sawed right off the family tree.
Religious faith?
Priest abused me. There, enough said. Proved to me that God is dead.
I ask about my client's education, employment, medical issues.
My mama whiskey did consume while I was nesting in her womb. My motor skills were thus impaired. Clumsy child I was declared, and then one day when I was 9, I fell downstairs and cracked my spine. Ever since, my back's been stinging, right leg's numb, and ears are ringing.
I ask about substance abuse, current mental health symptoms, previous treatment, social life, love life. Sometimes the client even tells me his dream life.
I'm Captain Ahab in my sleep who hunts the whale out on the deep.
Do you find him?
I'm still hunting.
You're a bold seafarer.
Hey, you mean a mad seafarer, mad with revenge.
Against?
Moby Dick!
For what?
For calling me stupid.
You stupid?
When I was young, 'twas so decreed, because I couldn't write or read. But that was wrong. 'Twas more complexic. Turned out that I was dyslexic. That assessment gave me hope that I'd stop being called a dope. Then, however, I was teased for being mentally diseased. Finally, I gave in, agreed that I was born a mutant breed, the view I could not controvert, that I was stupider than dirt.
You felt stupid, but today you've sung Beautiful Dreamer and quoted Shakespeare and Melville. That's really smart.
But I still have dyslexia.
And you're still ashamed.
Wouldn't you be?
You fell downstairs when you were a boy.
Cracked 3 vertebrae.
Were you ashamed?
No, it was an accident.
Ever get the flu?
We all get the flu.
How do you feel?
A sore throat, aching joints, fever 102.
Are you ashamed?
Why? Flu's not me, it's just the flu.
Right, it changes how you feel, but it doesn't change you.
Hey, nothing can change me, not even you.
Well, you've survived your broken back, your dyslexia, and a session with me. I'd say your Purple Heart is due.
Well, I wouldn't refuse it.
And you always get through the flu.
Hey, it takes more to kill me than the flu. Oh my God.
What?
There she blows.
Who?
There she breaches. Breach your last to the sun, Moby Dick.
Wait.
I found him. I gotta kill him.
He's not real.
He's real. I see him.
He's a metaphor. You can't kill a metaphor. Captain Ahab couldn't. Metaphors are immortal. As long as you keep hunting them, they never die.
Yeah, but I kind of like hunting. It's my obsession.
Why?
It pumps me up, gives me a purpose, makes me feel alive.
For how long?
Well, till I stop hunting.
And then?
I start hunting again.
For how long?
Forever if I have to.
It sounds exhausting.
A hero's gotta do what a hero's gotta do.
But why do you do this?
To avenge what that whale did to me.
Where is the whale? Do you actually see him out there?
Yes, dead ahead.
Wait, look at him.
I'm looking at him.
Who is he?
He's a man with my hair, eyes, complexion.
Raise your hand. What did he do?
Raised his hand too.
Give him your hand.
He's giving me his own hand.
Shake his hand. Friends now?
No, he's my enemy.
Look closer.
Oh my God,
Who is he?
he's me.
Do you want to keep hunting him?
No.
Do you still want to kill him?
No.
Not even metaphorically.
I don't like metaphors anymore.
Not any of them.
Well, I still like sailing, but now just sailing, not hunting any prey.
The wind's died down,
So it has.
and the rain has stopped.
Look! The sun is a fireball. The sky is turned red.
Red sky at morning, sailors take warning.
Yeah, but it's not morning. It's the end of the day.
Red sky at night, sailors delight. You've sailed to the banks of the new land. Drop anchor, go ashore, till the soil, plant a row or two. And when you want to go sailing again, your ship will be waiting.
No more stormy seas?
The breezes will be fair, but the skies won't always be blue.
So, still some rough sailing.
But you'll be a more confident sailor.
Will I sail alone?
You won't have to. Your care providers, your family, friends, lovers, they'll be your crew.
And, you'll be with me too?
If you want me to be.
Beautiful dreamer.
Out on the sea.
Mermaids are chanting the wild laurel lea.
Over the streamlet, vapors are born.
Waiting to fade at the bright coming morn.
Beautiful dreamer, beam on my heart.
Then will all clouds of sorrow depart.
Beautiful dreamer, awake unto me.